London Pep Guardiola has called on Premier League referees to start protecting players more after revealing that Manchester City starlet Phil Foden is ruled out of the club's festive fixtures. Midfielder Foden, 17, suffered an ankle ligament problem in City's League Cup quarter-final victory against Leicester in midweek. And Guardiola suggested that he is fortunate to be able to pick Kevin De Bruyne and Raheem Sterling, given that the two were at the end of poor challenges during their Tottenham clash last weekend. "Phil's injured not good," Guardiola told a press conference ahead of today's Premier League clash against Bournemouth at the Etihad Stadium. "In the next fixtures he will not be able. We were lucky with Kevin and Raheem against Tottenham. It's a ligament he could be out for a time. The referees have to be careful about the diving players but also be careful to protect the players. Be fair both ways, it's a ligament. He could be out for a time. The referees have to be careful about the diving players but also be careful to protect the players." Pep Guardiola, Man City manager, calling on referees to not only clamp down on simulation but also to penalise those who foul players badly. Defenders John Stones and Vincent Kompany are doubts after missing the last few matches. Guardiola hinted he will try to get central defensive cover in next month's transfer window but refused to name his targets. City have been linked with moves for West Bromwich Albion's Johnny Evans and Southampton's Virgil van Dijk. "We are going to try," said the Catalan, who is being investigated by Spanish police over his support for the Catalonia referendum. "I don't know if we'll be able to sign a new defender, because the transfer market is really different in the summertime. I never spoke about what are our targets. Media are so clever and intelligent. I never spoke about other players and it depends on the price of the players." What is also still unclear is whether inspirational playmaker David Silva, who has been in his native Spain for a week for unspecified personal reasons, will return for the start of the holiday fixture list. "Wild guesses. I never spoke about what are our targets. Media are so clever and intelligent. I never spoke about other players and it depends on the price of the players." Guardiola, criticizing the media for speculating on City's proposed signings. Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe admitted his side were left heartbroken by the manner of their midweek League Cup defeat by Chelsea, which denied the club their first appearance in a major semi-final. Having equalised in the last minute of normal time, his side conceded a winning goal in added time and the manager's task will be to lift his players after such a painful blow. Defeat also came at the cost of injuries to Jermaine Defoe and Harry Arter, with Defoe in particular expected to face a layoff after damaging ankle ligaments following a challenge by Chelsea teenager Ethan Ampadu. "It's not been a great place for us to go to," Howe said, referring to the 4-0 defeat last year and the 5-1 thrashing in 2015. "So far in our Premier League history,